LMP3 Championship couldn't be closer, with the top 3 teams split by just 2 points. This just underlines how competitive this championship is. As a driver, is this an important factor for you?
Yeah, honestly, it's been a really close battle all year. At the start of the year, obviously, we couldn't know what to expect, but it's been a really consistent season so far from us. And the title is going to be a close fight.
Talking that consistency, you've had 2 podiums, including the winner, the Castellet, and 3 other 4th place. You'd never finished lower than 4th in what can only be described as a very competitive class. And of course, you've had 2 pole positions. Is this consistency one of the factors of why you're in this position here in Portimao?
I think so. I mean, definitely the poles have showcased our speed, our raw pace in qualifying, and proving to be one of the best race cars in race pace as well, with a lowest finish of 4th place, which I think is one of the best, if not the best, of the grid. I think our results talk for themselves, and explains why we're in this position to fight for the championship.
Obviously, there's 3 people in the car, not all at the same time, obviously, but you share the car. There's also a big team behind you. Tell us about RLR and their input to all of this.
I've been part of the RLR family for over a year now, and we've, I think, grown a lot since we met. Even when I started out with them, the team was still a small team, under Nick Reynolds, obviously, and they've had their history. They were champions before as well, but we've grown to such a big team this year, with more people, more manpower, more thinking behind the team, and obviously the driver lineup's changed a little bit. And I think myself as a driver, I've grown a lot in the last year, gained experience, won race, and the poles as well. So I think I've definitely gotten a lot better as a driver, and the team's also become more solid. So looking forward to the last race.
Portimao has been described as a roller coaster, and I think that's fair to say. What do you like about this track, and do you think it's a great place to come here for the season finale?
Yeah, I think I'd agree. I think there's no better place to end the championship. It's such an undulating track, a lot of elevation changes, fast corners, slow corners. It really is a true test of how the car handles and how the driver handles as well. So it's a really good venue to host the last race of the year. And my favorite bit of the track, I think, turn 1, just that raw speed going into the first corner, downhill, late braking, carrying the speed. It's a nice feeling, yeah.
Championship battle is really tight here. As I said, only 2 points separating the top 3 cars. Are you going to approach this weekend any different for the other races, or how are you going to do it?
Honestly, what we've done so far this year has worked out in our favour. So to answer your question, I don't think we're going to approach it any differently. Obviously, we've got more at stake this time, but for us, sitting 3rd in the championship, that's the worst outcome that we can have at the end of the day. So we've got all to play for, whereas the others are a bit more pressure, trying to hold stake. So, we're going all in, honestly.
Anyway, thank you for an entertaining season so far, and good luck for Saturday's race.
Thank you very much. Thank you.